University Challenge Pro Celebrity Match. Asking the questions, Bamba Gascoigne.
Hello and welcome again to University Challenge. After too long a gap, 5 years to be precise. But tonight we have a very special University Challenge for you. We'll walk down memory lane in a pro-celebrity match. We've rustled up 4 distinguished old gentlemen from the show's past. You'll meet them in a minute. And to play against them, we have asked a team from Keble College, Oxford, to come along because Keble were the final champions of our last series in 1987. So in a sense, they are the reigning champions, and let's meet them first. Keble.
Richard Arthur from Rochdale, reading geography.
Hello, my name's Joe McDonough from Weybridge, reading history.
And their captain?
I'm Alexander Newman from Hackney in London, and I'm reading maths.
Andy Holdsworth from Plymouth, reading classics.
And now the graduates.
Alistair Little, who remained Elizabeth David and gave up archaeology for the kitchen stove.
Well, as he says, Alistair was head chef at the restaurant 192 until 1985 and now has his own restaurant in Soho, Alistair Little's. And he read archaeology and anthropology at Downing College and appeared in 1970. There he is. He's had a slight haircut since this. And now we have...
John Simpson. I suppose nowadays I just mostly read autocue.
Well, we don't believe that. He never reads the autocue. He's the foreign affairs editor, as we all know, of the BBC, and he's just published a book about his time in the Gulf War. And he read English and appeared for Magdalen College, Cambridge in 1965. And now their captain.
Stephen Fry. I ponce about embarrassingly on stage and screen.
Well, most recently on the screen, as many of you would have seen, in Peter's Friends, and of course very often in a bit of Fry and Laurie, and in Jeeves and Wooster. Now, Stephen read English at Queen's, and some strong supporters here from Queen's, and appeared in 1980. But he's the only one of our contestants tonight whose previous appearance has survived on film.
The man who partnered George Burns in the film version of The Sunshine Boy.
Queen's Fry.
I never did the
Matter.
What?
Walter Matter.
Just, I thought I just managed to give you 5 points.
He was always willing to have a go. And now the 4th member of their team.
Charles Moore, now working in journalism.
And Charles Moore was editor of The Spectator for much of the 1980s, then moved to be deputy editor of the Daily Telegraph, and this year became editor of the Sunday Telegraph. He read history at Trinity, and he appeared in 1978. And there he is in his pristine early self. All right, so we've met our oldies and our youngies, and we're ready to go. Now, the rules one explains this time in a quiz game, but in fact, who can remember the rules? All we can remember is starter for 10, the phrase that survived. We'll busk it from there on. So here, all 8 of you, fingers on the buzzer, is your first starter for 10.